Season 4 roadmap is here. Obviously, there's been a lot of news about Modern Warfare 4, which is interesting. And we got a huge DMZ video coming this Sunday and some other information that we'll talk about when it comes to it. But as of right now, we get Season 4 this week. Patch notes will probably be tomorrow. And then the update live will be Thursday, where we get the new weapons, which will be a couple different weapons. A little brief overview. We're going to get Fortune's Keep. We're going to get some modes. New season of Rebirth Island. The snow has melted away. Nice. And then new gameplay features, as well as Resurgence ranked play. So if we go ahead and scroll down, Fortune's Keep isn't a new map to us. This is like the third time they brought it back. And it doesn't look like it's been hit with that crater like it did the second time around. I know some people had mixed reception on that, but we've seen it before. This isn't a huge difference. I am a fan of this map. I generally like the way it played in both iterations. Does look like they've added some alterations here, because these areas definitely weren't here like this. And I'm sure there's a bunch of little nuanced changes here. This mostly looks the same here, except for you can't climb the side. Because before, I think there was a lattice that you could climb here, or some green, whatever. I guess we'll figure it out when we get into the matches. Nice to have another map in the rotation. New modes and weekend LTMs are still running with that. We'll have launch and mid-season. At the start, we'll have Clash, which is 52 versus 52. And that's Verdansk, and that's a returning mode. We got Squad Gun Game. Experience gun game in Call of Duty Warzone, first time ever. Weird. Eliminate enemy targets to progress to the next weapon. First one to cycle through. That's a pretty decent, fun party game. Too bad you can't do private matches with your friends with a large group or anything like that. Weekend LTMs. Look forward to the update. Weekend LTM playlist throughout Season 4 with loaded Resurgence. New season arrives in Rebirth Island. And then it's green again. They added some trees here. These reddish looking trees. And then we get the placement challenges launch. So earn more rewards in Call of Duty. Warzone introducing placement challenges. A win is always worth chasing, but now strong finishes pays off too, as players earn points for reaching the top placement across core and casual modes. That kind of defeats the purpose. As follows. You're going to get different points for each of the various modes, and then those get turned in. At a certain number of points, you can go ahead and buy the certain items and get those. A universal camo at 45 points, which realistically get 1 win there, 5 there in Battle Royale. So maybe if you go to casual, you get 9 wins or something like that. You'll be able to get access to the thing right away. Shadowlink contract will be back. And then we get the advanced self-revive. What the hell is that? Oh, this is like invisible. What the hell? Arrival only in Resurgence at the launch of Season 4. Advanced Self-Revive is a rare new item that temporarily grants active camo cloaking effect when activated. Get back on your feet and behind cover before the effect wears off. Then reposition gear up in next fight. Champion's Quest. Okay, this is one that a lot of people have been begging for. I'm not a leaderboard, win grinder, nuke chaser, but Champion's Quest looks to be returning. Yeah, so it does work the way we had it before, where you get to win 5 consecutive or you win 30 total. And if you complete it, you get that, and then a legendary emblem, and then damn, they want people to go up to 10 times. That's 50 wins. That's definitely for people who grind the game, which is a lot of people. Extract elements. Rumor tells of another way into the Champion's Quest found via elements within matches. The public matches has a chance of occurring within the match, alerting all operators of the incoming element airdrop. First player to interact with the dropped crates activates a special mission for their squad. Complete steps before the match ends to earn the Champion's Quest contract for the whole squad, and then you'll be able to go and do it the next time. Interesting thing about this is they haven't had this since we had backpacks, so I wonder how they're gonna, supplement the system to be able to swap the items, hold on to the items, and inventory management. How many can people hold and all that type of stuff, and if they'll be done solo. Season 4 Resurgence ranked play launch window. So we'll be able to get that probably. Usually it's within 4 or 5 hours after the launch window, or like the launch, and you'll be able to do Rebirth Island, Fortune's Keep, and Haven's Hollow will all be in the rotation, which is kind of nice for a map rotation. You get the various camos and stuff like that. Nice. And then now we're into General, which is a decent amount of content. We get a new rifle, I believe, marksman rifle. That'll be on the battle pass, part of the free version of the battle pass. You just go through and unlock it usually pretty easily. Only 38 levels compared to the 70 or so levels that are going to be in MW4. Blah. Prestige is going to be a barrel. We get confirmed camos for prestiging the weapon. That one's a pretty decent one. I'm sure somebody will be grinding for that. I wish it was more vibrant. It's just like a dead one. And then we got the SMG, the Cerberus. Pretty straightforward. And then we get a prestige one, which is a magazine. Converts into the carousel fast mag. All right. And then you get the 3 camos there. Pretty basic there. That's just blue tiger, right? And then let's see here. We get these in the weekly challenges. We'll have a special weekly challenge is the Grimhawk full auto specialized rifle. Fires low velocity homing rounds that lock on. What the hell? That sounds crazy. And you get a long barrel for it. All right. Oh, that's cool. This one's first prestige. You get a nice looking one. The other two I don't really like. Should have been the other order if they wanted people to chase. We also get the VX Compact, which is an assault rifle. And then that one's going to have an fast mag. Ooh, that one's good. Both of those are good. All right. And then you get the duet mid-season melee. We're going to have an axe. All right, cool. And what's this next weapon? AN-94. They don't even put an image? Oh, no, they did. Okay. I'm about to say. Okay, so we get the AN-94 mid-season. So that'll be when the bulk of the zombies drops. Let's see what else we got here. Ooh, what the hell is that? Little UFOs? That's a cool one. Might be worth. Hopefully it's a good gun. Most of them, what they've been doing is it's been pretty safe that at the start of the season, these ones will generally be meta. A lot of the guns they're adding. They went for a long stretch there where basically the new guns were kind of useless and not worth leveling. But they've done a much better job this year where they are worth leveling. They do manage to balance some of the other stuff so you can still use it. And other things are still in the meta. So out of all the things that they have done, not having playlists has been one of the biggest detriments. But the meta overall has been generally pretty balanced and shaken up every month or so, because you get regular season launch, mid-season, regular season. So every month or so we're getting newish meta and the floor loot updates as well. So we get new weapon attachments. What's the break? So it's just like a muzzle attachment. Okay. Improve horizontal bullet deviation and slight fire rate improvement. We get the breacher lever action. That could be kind of interesting. Not usually for Warzone, but for the other modes. And then the Ion, the Vulcan minigun. What the hell? It's an underbarrel? Huh. Weird. And then we get the dual fire Mirage, which those don't generally work too well, but who knows? The Velix carbine chassis. So it's a barrel. Huh. Weird. Season 4 events. We're going to have a few different ones. Cargo camo, nuke to challenge, then more events in the mid-season. Weekly challenges and stuff like that, which we've already been kind of accustomed to. You're going to get these. This bottom one kind of looks like a little bit like a different colored Damascus a little bit. Bunch of different camo stuff. Battle Pass, yes, all that stuff is cool. We'll have patch notes tomorrow, and then this weekend we do have the DMZ stuff as well as some other MW4 news. See you on the next one. Thank you for watching as always. Have a great day.